Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. Hi, I'm Charlotte, and in today's video I'm going to be focusing on Everlane knitwear, and I have got some gorgeous pieces of knitwear to show you from Everlane. Some of them are new in pieces and others are pieces I've had in my wardrobe for a while but that are still available. And I've got, just some really gorgeous pieces of knitwear to show you. I have also got a few other pieces, like a couple of coats and jackets as well that are new in pieces. But I thought I would focus this video predominantly on knitwear because I just think Everlane do the most beautiful pieces of knitwear, cashmere, wool pieces, and I wear knitwear all year round. Even in the summer, I wear some of the cashmere pieces, like some of the lighter pieces. So yeah, I've got a gorgeous variety of bits to show you, and I think that you guys are gonna love them. As usual, if you do enjoy the video, I would love it if you could give it a thumbs up, and if you're new here and you haven't already, I would love it if you could subscribe. But let's get going with the video. Okay, so I'm going to start off with a new in piece, and it's this beautiful pale blue chunky roll neck. And I was actually wearing this recently in a vlog last week, and so many of you loved it. Lots of you wanted to know where it's from. And of course it is from Everlane, and this is a new in colourway in this style of jumper. So they've done it before previously in a pale grey and like a beigey colour as well, but at the moment they've just recently released it in this beautiful pale blue in like a dark kind of mossy green, like a kind of mix between a charcoal grey and a green, and in black as well. But I just thought this pale blue was so beautiful. It looks so gorgeous, styled with like winter whites, like a white coat, white jeans. Even coming into spring, I think this tucked into a pair of white jeans with like some cream loafers. It kind of, you've got the warmth on those chillier days, but it still looks lovely just styled on its own. It's super soft. It is 42% merino wool, 31% Pima cotton and 27% alpaca. Feels beautiful, really lovely quality, and I am wearing it in a size medium. So I will leave it linked below. All of the pieces of knitwear I'm showing you will be linked below. But yeah, just a really beautiful jumper, and I hope that they continue to like bring it out in different colours as well, because love that. Okay, next up is this beautiful cashmere turtleneck jumper. And I think this is one of my favourite pieces that I've ever got from Everlane. I just think the quality of it is beautiful. It's 100% cashmere, so it feels gorgeous. But I love the waffle style of the knit as well. I think the knit of it is really beautiful texture. And the shape of it is lovely as well, because it's got this high neck. It just feels really elegant on. It just sits really nicely, fits beautifully. I actually featured this in a recent reel on my Instagram. I'll insert it here. And loads of you loved it. I think it got over 1 million views, and loads of you loved this jumper. And yeah, I just think it's one of those classic pieces that will stay in my wardrobe year after year. It looks great styled with black, it looks great with cream jeans or beige, and it also comes in a few different colours as well. It's currently available in black, yellow, camel and cream. Obviously I'm very tempted by the cream because I just think it's just one of those classic pieces, but I thought that this colour was just a really beautiful shade and very flattering on a lot of skin tones as well. Okay, next up is this beautiful rust zip-up jumper, and if you saw the video that I filmed with my mum a few months back, you will have seen I styled both of us in this jumper but in the cream. So I styled the cream jumper with a black blazer over the top and blue jeans. I'll insert a cutaway of both of us wearing it if I've still got the clips. But I just love this jumper, and since then Mum and I have both worn the cream one of these so much. It just looks great styled on its own with jeans. It's lovely to wear with a pair of leggings, but equally it looks lovely smartened up with a blazer over the top. And it now comes in this beautiful camely rust tone and in black as well. And they also do a very similar style of jumper but with the zip all the way down, which comes in grey and green as well, I believe. So super similar style but zips all the way up if you prefer more like a cardigan fit. I just love the style. I feel like this style of knit is very in at the moment with the half zip, and I think the quality of this again is beautiful as always with Everlane. It is 100% wool, and you can tell it just feels beautiful, not itchy at all, really lovely and soft. Okay, next up has got to be my favourite style of knitwear from Everlane, and it is their classic crew neck cashmere jumpers. And these are just beautiful. I've got them in a few different colours and I just love them. I wear them so much. They feel beautiful on the skin, really lovely quality as usual. They are 100% cashmere, just double check, even though I know they are, yeah, 100% cashmere. And they come in loads of different colorways. So this is a new color release, which is kind of like a mix between, it's almost like a beigey charcoal gray, but this is a new style. So last year they had a slightly thinner neckline on them. As you can see, this has got quite a thick neckline and slightly thicker cuffs as well, with the little E for Everlane embossed on the, just sewn onto the cuff. Whereas last year they were a slightly thinner neckline and a slightly thinner cuff as well. Both are really beautiful, both feel really lovely, and like I said, loads of different colorways, and I just think they're one of those super classic pieces that will absolutely be in your wardrobe for years, never going to go out of trend, never going to go out of style, and can be worn so many different ways. I love how these look with a crisp white shirt underneath and smart trousers as workwear. But equally, I actually styled one of these in a reel on my Instagram, just with joggers and trainers. So like a smart jumper with joggers and trainers and a long cardigan over the top, and it looks gorgeous like that. Yeah, really love these, really recommend them. Slightly more of an investment piece, but one of those pieces that you definitely will wear for a very long time. And then sticking with cashmere, because as I've said, Everlane do the most beautiful cashmere, and this is a new release this month. It's this beautiful cashmere cardigan, and I feel like this is a really great piece for taking you into spring or even summer. This in spring styled with a pair of white jeans and maybe like tan sandals and a tan belt would look beautiful, but equally you could wear this to layer in the autumn and winter for a bit more warmth as well. And I love how cardigans look just kind of slightly maybe off one shoulder or with like a little cami vest up underneath. I just think that this is a very classic style of cardigan, but can also be styled in a few different ways as well. The colour of this is beautiful. It's the same colour as I've got in the basic crew neck cashmere jumper, which I wear so much. It's just a really wearable neutral. It's not too warm, it's not too cool, very kind of flattering, and again works styled with lots of different colours as well. It looks great with black or blue jeans or white jeans or kind of different tones of neutrals as well. And this also comes in a few different colours too, so I'll leave this one linked below and you can check out the different colour options if you want to. I would say this next jumper is slightly more of a wintry piece, I think because of the style of the knitwear. If I hold it a little bit closer, you can see it's covered in these tiny little bubbles, which in the cream almost feels like it's a little bit like snowdrops, so it feels more of a wintry piece. But I wanted to include it anyway because, well, obviously first of all because we are still fully in winter, it's freezing at the moment, but also because this is currently half price. It's got, well, it's 49% off, so pretty much half price. But it also comes in a beautiful navy blue. It comes in like a camely beigey tone as well, and in a really pretty pale green as well. And it feels like it could be cashmere. It's not cashmere, but it feels so soft, really beautiful. It is in fact 57% alpaca, 35% recycled nylon, and 8% merino wool. So I think if you can whip that up for half price, even if you only get a few months wear out of it at the moment until we hit spring, I think even coming out next autumn winter, it's just a really beautiful style of jumper as well. So yeah, really like that. Okay, next up is a knitted dress, and this is also currently in the sale with 50% off, which I think is a great discount considering it's 100% cashmere. So really beautiful quality, and again one of those pieces that I would wear pretty much all year round, maybe not on like hot summer days, but this would definitely work in spring, styled with the sleeves rolled up and a pair of trainers, leather jacket over your shoulders. You could style it like that. But also in autumn winter, it would look great with knee-high boots or over-the-knee boots underneath and a long coat over the top. And I love this style of neckline as well. It's kind of like an open, like a sort of polo shirt neckline. Very on trend at the moment. I'm seeing this style everywhere. And this dress also currently has 50% off it in the black as well, which I think would be one of those pieces you could style in lots of different ways. Even as workwear, I feel like it would work really well as workwear. And it also comes in a bright orange as well, which isn't so much to my style, but I feel like it would look amazing on the right person. So yeah, I will leave the different colour options linked. And then in exactly the same style, same neckline, 100% cashmere, but this time as a jumper. And this piece is also currently in the sale with 40% off. And it also comes in a really pretty lilac as well, which isn't kind of personally a colour that I would go for. But I think coming into spring, again styled with white denim or blue jeans, if you're a fan of colour, I think it's really pretty, and also has 40% off, well 39% off, but I thought I'd round it up because it sounds better. But yeah, 100% cashmere, really lovely. And again, one of those pieces that you could wear as workwear. So this would look great styled with just a pair of smart black trousers or grey trousers. You could style a blazer over the top. But I styled both my mum and I in this exact style of jumper, but in a different colour for the video that we did together. And I think I actually styled them with joggers. So this kind of polo style cashmere jumper, sleeves rolled up, pair of joggers and trainers, and either a blazer or a long coat over the top, and it worked really well styled like that as well. I'll leave that video linked below if you haven't seen it and you want some other kind of styling ideas for some Everlane pieces. I'll pop those 2 videos linked below. Okay, I've just got a couple more pieces of knitwear to show you, and then I will move on to the coats and jackets. And next up is this gorgeous knitted hoodie. And I actually spotted this in the menswear section at Everlane. I think quite often it's a good idea to check the menswear, especially when there's a sale on, because quite often you can find some really great unisex pieces. And this hoodie is definitely one of them. It's just a really simple knitted hoodie, 100% wool. And this is one of those pieces that I would probably just wear at home with leggings. I love how an oversized hoodie looks with leggings, especially this style of hoodie. But I can imagine Lou will also be wearing this as well. And it comes in a few different colours as well. It comes in navy blue, black, there's loads of different colours, but when I was just looking a second ago, it is currently reduced in a beautiful like creamy off-white tone, which I loved. A very similar colour to the cardigan that I showed you before. It's currently half price. I think it's half price, or maybe 40% off in that colour. So I will leave that one linked below as well. But yeah, really great staple piece, and one of those pieces that you could share with your partner as well if you wanted to. And then the final piece of knitwear that I wanted to show you is a jumper that I actually got a few months ago, but again, it's currently in the sale, and I love the style of this. I think it's absolutely gorgeous, super, super soft. Let me just double check. It's not cashmere, I presume it's wool. Yeah, 39% merino wool, 39% alpaca, and 22% recycled nylon. Really beautiful. Again, it's that kind of half, I know the other one was a half zip, but this is like half buttoned and looks great styled underneath blazers or long coats. You can layer underneath it, and it comes in a few different colour options as well. So I will pop the other ones in the description box too, but I thought while this was in the sale, it was a really beautiful piece to mention. And yeah, absolutely love this. I've worn this loads and it's just delightful. So they're all of the pieces. I kind of wanted to round up to 10 pieces of knitwear that I'm loving at the moment. I know there's other pieces I've got from Everlane that I adore, but some of the other pieces I was going to feature are currently out of stock or very low in stock. So I wanted to focus on the pieces that are either in the sale or high in stock. And then moving on to a couple of coats and jackets that are new in at Everlane this month that I think that you're going to absolutely love. First up is this beautiful wool cropped jacket. Quite often I would go, when I'm going for a wool coat or a wool jacket, I will always go for kind of knee length or below. I quite often go for a long coat, but I know a lot of you prefer a shorter option. And I feel like this is a really beautiful short option. So it's still got the same kind of style as a longer wool coat has, but it just slightly crops. It works really well styled with jeans. It works really well styled with trousers. It is 80% recycled wool, 12% recycled nylon, 7% recycled polyester, and 1% other fibre. It feels like it would be really warm, a nice thick heavy wool jacket, and pocket either side, double-breasted, and also comes in a few different colours as well. Another new in piece at Everlane is this gorgeous black padded gilet, and I have got a black padded gilet that I got a couple of years ago now that I have worn so much. They are so handy to just chuck on if you're going for a walk, if you're nipping out. So comfortable, but keep you really warm at the same time, and especially when it's not quite cold enough for a proper padded jacket. And I thought that this was a very kind of upgraded version of the one I've already got. Lovely wide shoulders. I love the style of the kind of wide shoulders, high neck. It feels like it will be really cozy. I haven't worn it yet, but it has just got a pocket either side with a popper, and then poppers all the way down, and a zip as well. And this is a size extra small, so as you can see, it is quite oversized. So I would say size down if you don't want it to be too boxy. and it also comes in a few different colour options as well. And then the final piece that I wanted to show you from Everlane is this gorgeous padded coat. And I have already got a black padded coat from Everlane that, again, I've had for a couple of years now. I have worn it so much. At the moment, I literally wear it every single day. And I know so many of you love it, but it's old stock now, so it's sold out. Anyway, they brought out this gorgeous style, and I think I actually prefer it to the one I've already got, simply because it's that little bit more padded. It's slightly more matte as well. Mine's got slightly more of a sheen to it. And it's also got a belt as well, so you can belt it in, which means you can dress it up a little bit more. Not that you would tend to dress this style of coat up, but if you wanted to wear it with maybe a black roll neck and leather trousers and black boots, you could belt it in and you're still super cozy, but it looks that little bit more stylish as well. It also has a removable hood, which is really handy because, again, if you want it to look a bit more smarter, you can take the hood off. If you're going for a walk, you can pop the hood back on, and it's nice and big and soft and padded as well. It just feels super snuggly, super warm, and really, really lovely quality as well. And the good thing about the zips on the Everlane coats is that you can zip it up from the bottom too. So what I tend to do, especially with mine because it's that little bit longer, is I zip the bottom up a few inches so that if I'm walking with my long strides, it doesn't get too restricted. And I've just noticed that this has got the same zip as well. It's got zip all the way down, poppers either side, and yeah, just a really gorgeous black padded coat. And I know we're coming towards the end of winter. Well, I say the end of winter, we've still got a few more months left, but we're coming towards the end of winter in the UK. But this is one of those pieces that you will bring out year after year. And I mean, you might live somewhere even colder if you're watching this from somewhere very chill. In fact, let me know if you're watching this from somewhere very chilly. Let me know where you're watching it from. But yeah, one of those pieces you'll bring out year after year, and it's just a really gorgeous black padded coat that I thought you guys would love. So that is everything for this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it, and if you did, please do remember to give it a thumbs up. If you're new here and you enjoyed the video, I would love it if you could subscribe. As I mentioned before, everything will be linked below in the description box. I will pop the size that I'm wearing next to each item for comparison. But if you've got any questions about anything at all, then just leave a comment and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Oh, and just to mention, this gorgeous little fleece that I'm wearing now that I literally haven't taken off since I have taken it off, but I've worn it a lot since I got it. It's also from Everlane, and it is also in the sale at the moment, and it comes in a gorgeous like bottle green colour as well, which is lovely. And yeah, so snug. I normally wear something a little bit smarter when I'm filming a video, but I had this on this morning because I nipped out and I was like, I don't want to take this off to film, I just want to be snug. So hence why I've done my hair and makeup, but I'm wearing something super snug and cozy because I just couldn't take it off. But I will also leave this linked below as well. But yeah, enough gabbling. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I will see you again in my next video. Bye.